You already have the skills to start a profitable online business, but here's the problem. You don't know how to take those skills and turn it into a profitable offer that people actually pay you for. So in this video, we're going to teach you how to take your skills, turn it into a profitable offer, find your first or maybe even next client, and create a business that works for you, not the other way around. But before we get into it, let me introduce myself. My name's Bree. I'm an optometrist turned entrepreneur. Yes, that's right. I used to stare at eyeballs all day, but now I run my own six-figure agency. I've created multiple digital products, and I've helped over 1,100 women start their own successful virtual assistant businesses. But now my mission is simple. I'm here to help you create a very profitable online business that gives you more flexibility, freedom, and fulfillment in your life. So if this sounds like your vibe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Okay, here's the game plan for today. And I promise you're going to want to stick around for all three parts because in part number 3, we're going to talk about how you actually get paid for what you know. In step number 1, I'm going to show you how to discover your most profitable skill. Even if you're like, Bree, I don't have a skill. I promise you do. Plus, I'm going to give you a very simple strategy to figure it all out. In step number 2, I'm going to show you how to package those skills into a profitable offer that clients will actually pay you for, because at the end of the day, skills are cute, but offers pay the bills. And in step number 3, you're going to learn how to find paying clients without using social media. Yes, you heard me right. And the 2 methods that we use still to this day, you do not need a following all to find clients. So if that sounds good, stick around and let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, step number 1 is finding your most profitable skill. And I feel like this is where it trips most people up because they think, I don't have a skill. I have nothing I could offer. I guarantee you're sitting on a gold mine of skills that you can offer to clients that are willing to pay you right now. Here's how I know. When we first launched our digital marketing agency, we tried to do everything for everyone. We offered social media management, copywriting, web design, when frankly, we had no business offering web design. And we thought if we offered more to everyone, we'd be more valuable, right? Oh, no, it was actually the opposite. And we ended up after 2 years being completely burnt out. It wasn't until we focused on one service, which was Pinterest marketing, and offered it to one particular client, which at that time was e-commerce, that our agency revenue actually tripled that year. So lesson learned, do one thing and do it really, really well, and clients will pay you more for it. So here's how you can find out your most profitable skill or service. Go ahead and grab a piece of paper. Now, I first want you to write down all your experiences. You may be saying all of them. Yes, all of them. We're going to go back to any work history, any jobs that you had, any side hustles, volunteer work. Write down everything that you had. I guarantee there's a skill or a service in there that you could maybe bring into the VA space. Next, list out your hard skills and your soft skills. I like to think of hard skills as those that you can get better with over time. So think about certifications or taking additional trainings or programs to increase or improve that hard skill. Social media management, copywriting, web design, that would be a hard skill. Now also think about your soft skills too. Things like communication, teamwork, and collaboration. Next, what do people come to you and ask you for all the time? You may be saying that seems like a silly thing to write down, but I promise you there may be a skill or a service in there that you can offer to people and get paid online. By the end of this, you should have a list of about 10 services or skills that you can offer, and you can see the ones that will start to stand out. Now, maybe if you're feeling a little stuck or you're not sure what to offer at all, my team's created a list of 110 virtual assistant services you can offer. The link for it is in the description below, so go ahead and snag it. Thank me later. All right, we're moving on. So now you have your skill. Let's create your irresistible and highly profitable offer, because at the end of the day, skills are great, but offers are what are going to get you paid. So you may be saying, what's the difference? An offer isn't just, I'll manage your Pinterest. An offer is instead, I can bring you 5,000 new website visitors to your website. Duh. Through our Pinterest marketing efforts. Do you see how different that is? It's tied to a desired outcome and it's tied to a tangible result. Create an irresistible offer, you need these 6 things. And before you say, oh my gosh, 6, don't worry. You've already created number 1, and that is figuring out your service. But now, number 2, to create an irresistible offer, it's to really know who you're speaking to. So your niche or your industry. Who is your target audience? Are they coaches? Is it e-commerce businesses? Because at the end of the day, if you don't know who you're speaking to, and if you speak to everyone, you in turn speak to no one. So get very clear on your niche and your industry that you're speaking to in your offer. Number 3 is your unique edge. So this is what makes you, you, and you uniquely qualified to work for this client. So use me as an example. I was an optometrist. It would have been very easy for me to offer my services to people in the healthcare industry because at the end of the day, I have that unique edge of working with other healthcare professionals. Number 4 is price. Now, we're not going to dive into price a lot because there's a lot that goes into pricing. 1, how long you've been doing this skill or service, and 2, what industry you're in. But at the end of the day, I want you to think about pricing and I want you to stop trading time for dollars. Yes, we're going to think about package pricing or retainers when it makes sense. Lastly is scarcity. Can you only take on 2 more clients this month? It's important to mention it. People always have a fear of missing out. So all 6 of these components are going to help you create a very irresistible offer that sells itself. All right, step number 3, you've got the skills and you have the offer. Now let's actually get you some clients. And this is where I said at the beginning of the video, you want to stick around for this part because this part is going to help you get paid. So we're going to teach just 2 very simple methods here. I don't want to make this complicated and layer in social media. And the first method we recommend using is tapping into your network. And I can hear you right now. I don't know anybody that has a business or needs my services. Yes, you do. Think about mom groups. Think about church groups. Think about Facebook groups. Think about neighbors, friends, and family. And you don't even have to ask your friends and family if they want your service. You just send it out and say, hey, I am now offering this. Do you have anybody you know that could potentially use my service? It's as simple as this. 9 times out of 10, our students land their very first client from this exact strategy. Now, I want you to still do that strategy, but you may be saying, okay, what else can I do? And the second method we recommend is tapping into freelance sites like Upwork and the Mom Project. The reason those are so great is somebody has actually posted that they need the work done that you actually provide. So all you have to do is apply. I know that they take a cut, but this is a very quick way for you to get your feet wet and then get that very first client. And I promise you, if you focus on just these 2 methods, you'll land your first client very fast. And I still use these methods to this day. So let's be real for a second. You have everything you need to get started today. You don't need a fancy website or a logo. You honestly don't need to wait until you feel ready because I promise you'll never feel ready. You have everything you need to start. All you needed was a clear pathway, and I just gave that to you. Recap. Step 1, you're going to pick your profitable service. Step 2, you're going to package that into an irresistible offer. And step number 3, you're going to find your first client and it's going to snowball from there. And if you're feeling stuck, don't worry. I've got you. I have a free resource below this video. It's a guide of 110 in-demand virtual assistant services that you can start to offer today, as well as a step-by-step training video to help you refine that service even more. Friends, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and go ahead and comment down below exactly what step you're going to start with now. I read every single one of the comments and I'd love to hear from you. All right, that's enough till next week. Now go get those clients.